Action. There's an old joke. Two elderly women are at a Catskills mountain resort, and one of them says to the other, "Boy, the food of this place is really terrible." And the other one says, "Yeah, I know," and such. Small portions. Well, that's essentially how I feel about life. Full of loneliness and misery and suffering and unhappiness, and it's all over much too quickly. And the other important joke for me is one that's usually attributed to Groucho Marx, but appears originally in Freud's wit and relation to the unconscious, and it goes like this. I'm paraphrasing. I would never want to belong to any club that would have someone like me for a member. That's the key joke of my adult life in terms of my relationships with women. You know the strangest things have been rolling through my mind since I turned 40, and I don't know. I guess I'm going through a life crisis or something. I don't know. And I'm not worried about aging. I'm not one of those types. Although I'm balding slightly on top. That's about the worst you can say about me. And I think I'm gonna get better as I get older. I think I'm gonna be the balding virile type, as opposed to say the distinguished gray, for instance. Unless I'm neither of those. Unless I'm one of those guys with saliva dribbling out of his mouth who walks into a cafeteria with a shopping bag screaming about socialism. Annie and I broke up, and I don't know. I can't seem to get my mind around that. I keep sifting the pieces of the relationship through my mind and examining my life and trying to figure out where the screw up came. And a year ago we were in love, and it's funny. I'm not a morose type. I'm not a depressive character. I was a reasonably happy kid growing up. I guess. I was brought up in Brooklyn during World War II. My analyst says that I exaggerate my childhood memories, but I swear I was brought up under the roller coaster in the Coney Island section of Brooklyn, which that accounts for my personality, which is a little nervous, I guess. I have a hyperactive imagination. My mind tends to jump around a bit and have trouble between fantasy and reality. And my father ran the bumper car concession. There he is, and there I am, and I used to get my aggression out through those cars all the time. I remember the staff at a public school. We had a saying, those who can't do, teach. Those who can't teach, teach him. And, those who can't do anything, I think, were assigned to our school. Scene.